Revocable living trust has a lot of benefits, avoids probate, privacy, incapacity planning, creditor protections for beneficiaries, tax benefits, protections for children in blended family situations. There are 3 different roles in a trust: the grantor, the person that sets up the trust and puts things in it; the beneficiary, the person who gets to use the stuff in the trust; and then the trustee, the person who is in charge of the trust. Generally, when you set it up, you will be all 3, and you can continue being trustee for as long as you are able, and then only either upon your incapacity or after your death will whoever you have chosen as the next trustee step in and manage things. They do have see-through tax status, meaning that the IRS looks through the trust and sees you. So the trust does not have to file a separate tax return. You file your tax return as you always have. We're not paying trust tax rates. Only after you've passed away does the trust have to get its own tax ID number. One thing to note is a homestead exemption. You do continue to get your homestead exemption for your primary residence after it's been transferred into the trust, but you have to update it to reflect the ownership of the trust. Revocable living trusts are revocable. You can take things in and out. You can make changes. Again, very, very flexible. The only catch is that trusts only handle the things we have put in them. So transferring the house into the trust by deed, making changes to account ownership documents, making the trust a beneficiary of another account by updating a beneficiary designation form. There's usually a paper trail associated with whether or not an asset is owned by the trust. And if you don't have the paperwork, it's not owned by the trust, and it might end up going through probate. So these are ways that revocable trusts can help, but also if you forget to fund it, can surprise you by not helping.